But I've really like been into I've really been into nudism.
Yo,
What's good?
Yo, what's up?
Steezy. What's poppin', bro?
All right, first thing, I got a gift for y'all.
No way. I don't think we've ever gotten a gift before, bro.
Oh my.
What do you get? Oh, okay, okay.
You know, you guys are the Ireland boys, so.
Yo, Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Yo, I was literally just looking for a snack too, bro. I can munch on this right now.
Let's go. This is actually your way. Can we have them?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Can you have them? They're a gift.
I didn't know if it was only for the camera.
Yeah, I didn't know if you like.
You are a prankster.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like.
damn. Did you cut? Okay, well, yeah, it's just for the camera.
Oh, you just wanted to look like a nice guy?
Yeah. I can't really afford giving out gifts. You know, times are tough.
But you want to look like you're.
Yeah.
I respect.
Oh, you already opened it, bro?
What? Yeah, so keep one, keep one. Can we keep one?
I was gonna return it, bro. I mean, you could pay like it's like $4 if you can Venmo me.
Like right before, like literally as you were coming up the stairs, like I checked my phone and my like girl that I dated before, that one I'm dating now, so my ex, like
Hold on,
DM'd
what?
me.
You need to
She
slow
DM'd
down.
me.
You need to slow down.
My ex just DM'd
You
me.
didn't really date her.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again slowly.
It was just
A
this
girl you
girl
talked to.
Yeah.
that it was like a little send, a lot of sends.
She was in your girl.
What are you saying?
Bro, explain
Like a
it,
girl
bro.
you
He doesn't
typed a
know
lot
our.
of times.
Yeah. She just DM'd. I don't know. So
He was
So
talking
your
to his-
ex DM'd you.
yeah.
Okay.
But it might be an interesting story.
That's what you could have just
That's
said.
all he had to say. This girl that I was like.
Well, I'm trying to build this story, bro. You know,
Yeah.
like for the pot. Yeah, but for the pod, I feel like.
My girlfriend that I used to date, but like that I'm not dating anymore. Like
But
the one that
bro,
was before
I feel
my
like that
current
adds to the
girlfriend.
storyline because you know it just it hypes it up a little more.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to build suspense.
Yo, guys, welcome back to the podcast. Hope everyone is having an amazing day. Today, it's me, it's Ricky, but we don't have our boy BG on. We have our boy Mason Lamb co-hosting this episode.
What's up, guys?
We got a special guest on today. He is a YouTuber with over 3.5 million subscribers, a future director. We got our boy Steezy Kane.
I actually am not going by Steezy Kane anymore. My name's now Erect Pranks TV.
Erect?
So Erect Pranks
Like-
TV, like erection.
I thought
And
that was
I'm-
an April Fool's joke.
No. Like I'm doing nothing but pranks now. So Erect Pranks TV. You know, fake pranks all day, baby. That's how we do it.
For real?
library
I can't
pranks.
tell if you're Oliver Tree
No.
right now.
No. Like, you know, I just realized like doing the whole movie stuff on YouTube just like isn't gonna work. So, you know, I'm just going back to my roots and just like doing pranks. And
Hey, are you for real?
Yeah. And I'm gonna change my channel name to Erect Pranks TV.
Wait, because right now, what is it? Steezy? Just Steezy?
It's Steezy Kane, yeah.
Steezy Kane.
So you're
Yeah.
not making a whole new channel. You're just making
Erect Pranks.
You're just
No, I'm-
changing your name.
I'm just changing my YouTube name, yeah.
Damn, I thought you were gonna do like the Big Dawes kind of thing. You know how you started like.
Oh, Daily Dropout.
Yeah, I thought that's. What
Yeah,
you
I think
were trying
I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna make another channel and I'm gonna sign a bunch of like random people, like
To do
maybe some
pranks?
to do.
guy
Bro, that
and
would
some
literally
girls.
change the game.
And I should call it Daily Erections.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
Bro, that'd actually
I
be
can't
dope.
That's like a fire idea, honestly, and I think it could be like a big hit because like no one else besides Daily Dropout is like.
Yeah, no, Big Dawes actually took my idea because like I pitched him the Daily Dropout idea. I was like, yo, bro, you should like sign some
Like a
people.
couple
and-
years ago?
like 5 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, and
Were
then
you
and
doing
then
YouTube
and then
5 years ago?
yeah.
Okay.
And then
okay.
I told him like, yo, actually I think I'm gonna do that idea. I'm gonna do Daily Erections.
Uh-huh.
And then next day he drops Daily Dropout. So I was like, damn,
Wow.
He stole your whole flow.
you stole my whole flow, bro.
Speaking of people stealing your flow, Gunna stole your flow on Pushing P. Huh?
Yeah. Well, before we get
Or-
into that, I'm joking about the whole Big Dawes
Oh.
thing. No, I'm not Erect Pranks TV, blah blah blah. But yeah.
Oh, the whole thing was.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not just joking.
You're just-
No, it was just
you're
an
He's
April
totally
Fool.
capping then.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Damn.
capping.
That's why you're wearing
I thought
that
it was
big
a good
That's
cap.
why
idea.
I'm wearing this big cap. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But Gunna did steal my song.
And that's real.
That's real. Yeah.
Because you dropped a song that's going crazy right now, and it's called Pushing P.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
it's called Pushing Penis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Gunna
Pushing penis.
stole the song and the beat, and then he dropped a song called Pushing P.
Yeah, he dropped it before, but like I showed Gunna
But you
before
had
I
it
rel-
done.
Yeah, I had it done,
the
but
thing-
like for my record label, like we have an agreement, like we got to drop on
Yeah.
this certain day.
And they wanted to take
So-
time, make sure it was right.
Yeah, exactly. So during that time, Gunna like he brought a hard drive to the studio, and I saw Gunna with the hard drive on his chain, and I was like, what is he doing with that hard drive? But I didn't think too much of it, so I was like, all right, cool, it's fine. Gunna, here's my new song, Pushing Penis. You know, he's bopping his head, sipping lean. I'm like, all right, cool, we got Gunna in here. I went to go use the restroom, and that's when the engineer told me that he stuck the hard drive in the computer
and switched
and just like fucking put everything on. Next thing you know, next day he drops Push and P.
Wow.
And it's
so
like
he just took out the enos.
Yeah, exactly.
And he thought you wouldn't know.
He thought I would not know.
But you
but
did.
like it's the same beat, it's the same like everything.
So are you gonna sue him? Like,
I mean, you know, lawyer fees is like, too much. So it's not worth it. But yeah, I just want people to know that he stole my song. So
well, they know now.
yeah, they know now.
And that's not cap, right?
Yeah, it's not cap.
That's fact.
That's factual.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you for doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome, bro.
It's a great song.
Yeah, 250,000 streams on Spotify. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Wait,
but cool.
Oh, your version or Gunna's version?
My version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I saw that. No, like at first when I dropped the video, it got like 30,000 streams. I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more than I expected. 30,000. And then I thought it was just gonna flatline right there because who's gonna stream Pushing Penis, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm getting tagged on my story every single day, like people listening to it in the gym, in the car,
I've been
playing it
bumping
on
it
aux.
on the road.
Shit.
Yeah.
And then I just check a little bit later, 250,000. I was like, holy shit. I don't even know how I got on Spotify because it's copyrighted from Gunna. I mean, he stole it, but he put it out first, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so about like the music thing, have you ever thought about like making like a whole different channel, like just for like your music, like pranks in a way?
Yeah. So I want to make another channel for my music, but I'm not really focused on that right now. Maybe in the future.
Would that be called like a Rec Music Productions?
Yeah. Yeah.
A record.
No, I have a name for my artist name, but I don't want to say it so nobody takes it. But
Hey, you don't want another Gunna.
Yeah.
yeah,
version,
exactly. I learned my lesson, bro.
Yeah, don't say it then.
Yeah, I don't want to get gunned. But yeah, I want to do music, but I think I'm gonna like leave that for the future. You know.
It's not like a
Future.
main priority right now.
Yeah.
But it's in the grand scheme of things eventually.
Yeah,
It
and I
will-
might do it here and there just to have fun.
Just like popping songs.
Mm-hmm.
Because you enjoy it.
Parodies are really fun to make. Like I think I'm gonna do parodies. I mean, Pushing Penis isn't a parody, but like other than that, like you know,
Like that.
parodies are just so fun.
Dang, Gunna ripped a parody of Pushing Penis, huh?
Yeah. If you go in the description of the song on Apple Music, it literally says parody, like it's very small text.
And then you linked your music video and everything, or he
He didn't link it, but if he puts parody, he's allowed to post it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's the future, but let's talk about the past.
Okay.
How did you get started like doing YouTube? Because I remember we were doing YouTube, and then I saw you at like very low subscribers. I don't remember what it was at, and you started like popping like crazy when you were in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And the first video I remember, and I'm sure a lot of people watching remember, was you jumping off the pier for the girl's phone number.
Yeah.
So can you talk about that story? Because I know you've talked about it a lot. But
Yeah. No, I still don't understand how that video blew up. So basically, I'll just explain like, okay, so I graduated high school. My mentor, YouTube friend, Joseph Costello, he lives in Austin as well. And he asked me like, yo, bro, you want to take a trip to LA? And of course, I'm like so down. I save up $200. I was working at CVS at the time. I thought $200 would be enough to be in LA for a week. So I buy the plane ticket. That's already like most of the money. Or no. I had $200 after I bought the plane ticket.
Okay.
So I fly to LA. We stay at this guy's house. This guy, his name was actually Guy. I'm not kidding.
No way.
Like his name is Guy. Like
Is this cap?
you can look him up on Instagram.
Like, what's up, Guy?
His name, like his
Yo.
actual birth name is Guy. And so yeah, when I say I stayed at this guy's house, like that's his name. So we stay at his house, but on the third day, his parents get mad at us and kick us out. I also broke his shower head.
How?
Wait, why'd they kick you out though?
I don't know. I guess because we were staying too long. But yeah, I'm sorry.
What were you
Guy.
doing with the shower head?
I was just showering.
Because he does weird stuff with the shower head. We've talked about.
No.
Should we talk about that?
Sure,
I
sure.
want to know if you do it too. So he doesn't.
What does he do?
He doesn't like wipe his butt fully. So he goes in the shower and then like handstands in there and lets it like clean himself out.
That's good. That's good hygiene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was saying, do you do it too? Cause
Well, I usually like to shower whenever it has like the detachable head.
yeah.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
that's
you can
key.
like, you know.
You don't have
See,
to do
but
the
he doesn't
handstand.
use we haven't had a detachable head in the past 3 months, so.
This is all
Yeah.
cap. This is all cap. I wipe fully.
Or
Like-
bidets.
Well, that's-
Bidets are
yeah,
also
yeah.
great.
It's kind
Bidets.
of like earlier, bro. Like we literally had to go to the store right before you got here because we had no toilet paper, and the only way to wipe your butt was to literally take a shower. So I had to take a shower before you got here.
That's not even jokes.
Yeah,
That's
Wait,
that's
not real.
really?
Yeah, we had no
That's
toilet paper.
crazy.
We're like,
hey,
bro.
but that's actually cleaner than wiping with toilet paper.
Yeah, I was about to
But
say
then
that
you
earlier,
see
too.
everything like kind of like run down.
But we were like, yo, we can't have a guest.
What do you mean run down?
Well, I mean, like when you're in the shower,
Yeah, like imagine if
just all
Oh.
runs out and you see it down your leg and.
Oh yeah. But I mean, it actually is cleaner because
It
like,
is.
imagine you have like, can I cuss on this podcast?
Yeah, bro. You
Okay.
already
have.
Imagine because y'all are saying fudge all the time. So
Well, that's
Well,
just what we say.
okay.
I was
imagine-
asking that too the other day because I kind of cuss a lot too.
okay.
You can say
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
you
no.
want. It is what it is.
But imagine you get shit on your hand. Like
Yeah.
a dog, I don't know how a dog would do it, but imagine a dog just shits on your hand and you clean it off with just paper towels.
Just wiping.
Just
Would that be
What?
clean?
No.
That's what people do with toilet paper on their
Yeah,
ass.
you're
so
just smearing it in your ass. Like I heard Joe Rogan talking about it one
Exactly.
time, and it was literally just like because when you're on carnivore diet and that's what he does, like literally like you have to shit like all the time. And so he like
Because he
went-
only eats meat,
yeah.
right?
So then he started talking about how he invested his money into like a bidet.
Yeah, it's
Dang,
apparently
that
it's
makes
way
so much
cleaner,
more
bro.
sense.
wait, isn't a carnivore someone who eats humans?
No, that's
no,
a
meat- a meat
cannibal.
eater.
Oh,
like, he
cannibal,
eats, like,
yeah, yeah,
all
yeah.
of it,
Yeah, yeah.
like just straight meat and like
Okay,
eggs.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sorry,
But back to Guy in the shower head.
yeah,
Yeah,
I heard
yeah,
the
yeah.
story of how you.
Oh yeah. So
You're
yeah,
cleaning your cheeks in the shower. It broke.
yeah, it broke. And then they kick us out that same day. Might have been because I broke the shower head. I don't know. And then so we have like 4 days left, and we sleep in the car for the next 4 days. And me and Lorenzo, I also went to LA with him. Me and him are sleeping in the rental car, and then we have to shower one day, and we look up on Reddit places to shower in LA, and it's just like a Reddit thread for a bunch of homeless people, and they said to go to the UCLA gyms and sneak into the showers, and you got to convince the guy at the front that like your roommate left his bag, blah blah blah. So we go in there, take a quick shower. Honestly, it was so fun sleeping in a car. Like I look back, and during the times when you struggle, like you got to embrace it. 'cause
You look back on those times when
Oh.
like you're up and you're like, dude, those were some of the best times.
Those are the moments,
Dude,
those are the
were
moments.
the moments. Like we could just sleep anywhere. We told our friend, like our friend asked us, "Yo, where y'all staying at in LA?" We're like, "Oh, Santa Monica, bro." And he's like, "Oh, that's nice." And he just,
He doesn't
like,
know you're in
yeah,
the,
he doesn't
like,
know
the
that we're
seat,
in the
Seat.
car seat.
like lean back.
Yeah. And then so while we're sleeping in the car, we go to film the Santa Monica video. I already knew that I was going to jump off the pier. I've wanted to jump off since I was 14 when I saw Angry Picnic do it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, whoa, I want to do that.
How many subscribers were you at around? you
2,000.
remember? 2,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro.
So you were like, this is like, you're like start of the come up right here. Like you're just
Well, not
2,000.
even starting to come up. Like,
What'd your what like
like
what'd your
pre-cum
parents
up.
think?
pre-cum.
Of, like you like trying to like go out to LA and like start being YouTube and like
oh shit.
Our tips are touching.
Yeah.
See that?
I don't know. I mean, my mom has been supportive. Like, I'm very lucky that she's been supportive because I know a lot of other parents like limit their kids a lot when it comes to
yeah.
stuff like this because they don't understand the internet. So, yeah. I mean, like, she's been supportive, so I'm just lucky for that. But yeah, the day that I was filming, I'm trying to think of a reason to jump off the pier, and at first it was gonna be like a skit, but that wouldn't go viral.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're like picking up girls, and then it hits me like, oh, I'm gonna ask this girl if I could get her number for jumping off the pier. I do it, blah blah blah. It gets posted on World Star, and 7 million views, 20 million views on Facebook. I've never seen above 10,000 views. Keep
Well,
that in mind.
On any of your videos on your channel.
Anything, yeah.
And this one just 7 mil.
7 mil.
And were you flying up in subs? Were you right?
Yeah, so it blows up on YouTube. It gets like 5 million at first. Then my subscribers just start going up. Like I'm getting like 30,000 subscribers a day.
Insane.
I'm doing songs in public too, so that genre popped off as well.
Yeah, those were popping.
Yeah, they were like going on the home screen of YouTube for like people who aren't logged in. Like when you're not logged into
And
YouTube, you get
it
like
just
all
shows
the
random
yeah,
stuff.
like all the news content or like what YouTube handpicks.
Yeah.
Like explore page for.
I saw it so much,
Uh-huh.
bro. You kept popping up. It was like Mobamba in public. All those like
sicko mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sicko Mode and Obama, like those have like 25 million views. It's crazy.
Are those your biggest vids? The
Yeah.
Seen in public?
Yeah.
I want to know. Are those copyrighted?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
So
all of them
all
copyrighted.
because-
I literally made Travis Scott like $100,000 for sure.
No, for sure. 25 million views, bro. That's. I mean, there were shorter videos, but even if the CPM was low, that's
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
$50,000 to $100,000.
Yeah, definitely.
I got to bring it
I-
back, though, a little bit.
You what?
That's crazy.
I got to bring it back a little. Did you end up getting her number after you jumped off the pier?
Yeah, and then they invited us to Malibu. They were doing a campfire thing. So we drive like 2 hours to Malibu, and we have to walk 10 minutes into the woods, and it's pitch black. And I was like really scared.
The girl whose number you got?
Yeah. And yeah, like then we meet up with them. They're with their family. Her mom's there, and we're just like at the fire eating s'mores. It was fun. And then me and my friends, my friends slept in tents. The parents offered them tents to sleep in, and I was like, I'm not doing this. So
Rather go in the car.
I'd rather go in the car. So I walked 10 minutes back to the car, and I just slept there. And I keep in mind, I jumped off the pier this day, so I'm still wet, covered in sand. Nastiest time like I've ever. I mean, I smelled terrible.
You didn't even go back and
There's like-
shower.
I was
Where was you
sleeping in the
gonna
car.
Oh no, you talked about UCLA. You could have went back and showered.
Oh well,
probably
I
night
mean
by
that's
then.
so far. Yeah, and it's nighttime.
Isn't
Shoot.
Isn't it like illegal to jump off the pier? Or that they have signs on it now?
Yeah, you can
that
get
say
fined.
You can't jump off.
I don't
of
know
it,
if they
but-
had signs before, but they have signs now. I just posted on my story like they
Yeah,
have
I
a
saw that.
sign where the guy's jumping off exactly how I jumped off. I'm not saying that
like this.
they made it like me, but
And he has
I-
the hat on, too,
yeah,
on the picture.
that would be so funny.
Damn.
But like I remember vividly. I might be tripping, but when I jumped off the pier, there were no signs at all, none.
Wow. So you
and
inspired that.
Maybe, but I might
You
be
don't want
tripping.
to take credit.
I might be tripping.
You don't
yeah.
want to take credit because
Yeah,
it might have been someone else, and you don't want to parry it.
Exactly.
I think Gunna
Exactly.
did it first, actually.
Damn, that would be such
Or
a
Soldier
huge plot
Boy.
twist.
Or Soldier Boy.
Wait.
Gunna drops
Yeah.
a video jumping off pier for a girl's phone number.
So back to like the story kind
Oh,
of.
dude,
Back
that'd
to
be
like
so
the story
funny.
kind of though. Like, wasn't like
Yeah.
the thing back in the day, like a couple years ago, like everyone like you, Balin Levine, like Dick Around Dylan, and like I don't know if Rohan ever did it, but like wasn't it like the thing to like post it on Instagram, like a short like clip, and then like try to get World Star to see it because that's how like
Yeah.
YouTube would like
Yeah,
essentially blow up.
100%. Christian,
Was that your goal?
Hooligan Christian was the one who like told me, yo, we were DMing when I was in high school, and he was teaching me like, yo, you got to befriend these meme pages on Instagram, and then they'll just post your stuff for free. And meme pages were the way to grow at the time. Now it doesn't work. WorldStar doesn't even work now. I've gotten stuff on WorldStar. It doesn't give me any followers anymore. But back then he gave me a WorldStar email, and I just send the Pure Jump video, and then I eventually become friends with the person at WorldStar.
Yeah.
Like she still follows me and like, you know, just DMs me sometimes.
I
So
feel
it
like
gets-
that's what Salim tried to do too, because like back when I was living at the apartment with Rohan, and you like came and visited us and everything, like Salim literally like DM'd me back in the day. Like I could pull it up, and Salim would just like send me his videos. So I feel like he was just like sending them to like all of his like OG followers or whatever. And then like, or actually no, I didn't even follow him. But then he was just like sending it out to random people, and then he would send it to like meme pages and then WorldStar. So that's how like Salim blew up too, bro. So are you still like friends with like Balin and Dick Around Dylan and all them?
Yeah. Balin, Digron Dylan, Hooligan Christian. I mean, like the whole mic'd up cult.
Yeah.
I
like
think
you guys have like a type of video, like you guys
Mhm.
all do like similar kind of.
yeah, Danny Duncan, Gideon. I mean, I'm not friends with Danny, but like I'm saying like
The similar
the
style.
whole
Similar, yeah, it's
the
like-
whole
What-
like the whole mic'd up community.
Yeah.
I think Gideon was the one who said, you know, the mic'd up cult, and I was like, that's the perfect way to
Yeah.
describe it.
Where you're
It
like
is what it
you're
is.
like mic'd up, and then you
Yeah.
just do your thing. And you have
Vlog
someone
around
film.
and yeah. And yeah. Wait, what was your question? Did I answer it?
Yeah, you answered.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
because like everyone just like sent their stuff to like WorldStar, and that's how like you guys would blow
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And now it
like,
just doesn't work because I feel like TikTok
So
kinda, like, ruined it in
saturated.
a way.
TikTok ruined it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like back then, I would send my video to WorldStar. They posted the Pure Jump video. That WorldStar video alone got me 25,000 Instagram followers overnight, literally,
Bro,
or in
that's
2
crazy.
days. In 2 days,
Dang.
and now I had like a little audience. Like I post a picture, it gets 10,000 likes,
Yeah.
all off of one World Star video. And that World Star video, meme pages would scout out World Star to see new things to post, and meme pages will post it and tag you.
Yeah.
So it's like you get it posted on World Star, and you passively get posted everywhere else.
Yeah, because they see it and then
Yeah.
boom,
Then
boom, boom.
someone posted on Twitter. A girl posted like, "Oh my God, this guy's such a simp," blah blah blah. And then she linked my YouTube video in the thread, and that thread got me a lot more views too.
Dude, that's crazy.
And then you just did like a great job of like capitalizing on like, because you could have just had a viral video and it be over.
Yeah.
But you got
Kept
people
going.
to like fall in love with
I-
like your personality.
I could have done more, but like, I did good. I did good.
You can always do more. Like
Yeah,
I
you
look
can
back
always do
like
more.
on our 24-hour challenges,
Yeah.
we could have done way more. But then it's like
Mhm.
Yeah.
you're also figuring out you went from like that to like that. Like literally, you were making videos for so long, but that it literally happened like overnight.
Yeah. Were you
Yeah.
like
Like,
still
it
in high
didn't,
school when
but-
when it was like blowing up?
No, I just graduated, and so what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so luckily I have like a lot of content on my channel when I blew up.
Yeah.
So when you blow up,
Yeah.
people just binge your channel, and
Yeah.
then they feel like they've been watching you for years.
Key,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Yeah.
the
I-
key.
Yeah, I always tell people like people always focus on trying to blow up off their first few videos. That is the worst thing to happen. If you
Horrible.
blow
And they'll
up
get like
and you have
discouraged when it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
And you don't have a
yeah.
fan base too.
Well,
like,
Yeah.
when you blow up and you have 3 videos, I see that for all new YouTubers. Like they get discouraged when their first 3 videos don't have 1 million views. I'm like, if your first 3 videos gets 1 million views, they're gonna have nothing to binge, and then
Yeah.
they're not gonna become a fan.
Yeah.
Versus if you have 40 videos and you have one video that blows up,
Yeah.
they watch all those 40 videos.
Yep.
Just like a rapper, like when they have like drop a song, it's viral. It could be a one-hit wonder, and they don't have a catalog.
Yeah.
But then like Russ, he had so many songs, and when he blew up,
Yeah. Like
you go back, watch him, and you become like a diehard fan, or you're like, dude, this guy, like you actually can like
Uh-huh.
get
Like-
to know them.
almost
Mhm.
when like Gunna dropped Pushin' P, like he had like whole catalog of like songs before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looks like he stole it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so back to like the high school thing, like not to like keep changing the subject, but
No,
I'm
you're
just
good.
like curious because like you said you didn't like blow up in high school, but you still had like videos while you were in high school. So like,
Mhm.
what do people like think of you like making videos in high school? Like, were they like making fun of you and stuff? Because like
So
me personally, I was making videos with Ricky and Nick and like helping out like Rohan and bro all the time. Like kids would just like clown like all the time.
Yeah.
Until like they saw like they realized like how many views they were getting and all that stuff.
And then it all
And
switches
like
up.
everyone's like, oh, like hey, like let's hang out. Like, what do you guys want to do?
I want to be in the video.
Yeah,
I'll
what
do
can we do?
anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was that like?
I mean, of course, there were some times where kids would just like make fun of me, or just like it's kind of weird, like just give off weird energy to me.
Yeah.
And then I bought a $2,000 camera when I was in high school, and everybody's getting cars at the time. I saved up 3 months to buy a camera, and everybody was like, "Why'd you buy a camera? Like, why did you not get a car? What are
Yeah.
you doing?" There was a lot of that, like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
type of energy. But and then also there was mostly positive energy, I would say, though. And then there was this one popular kid. He talked to everybody. He found my channel, and then he thought it was so funny. He shared it across the whole school, and then that one day, after that day, I became kind of like famous in the school. And I started,
That's kinda dope.
I
That's
started
dope.
getting called Steezy in the hallways by people I didn't even talk to. So
So you're popping in the school.
yeah. So for the rest of the school year, this was senior year, just Steezy everywhere, and everybody looked at me differently too, because I was a shy kid,
Mhm.
and they saw like a new side of me. So it was cool. It was a really cool feeling, like just like it felt like I had fans, But I always told myself like, don't get used to this, because like as soon as you graduate, it's back to zero.
Yeah.
That's dope that
But-
everyone was like supportive though. And like
Mm-hmm.
And it's cool. Like they didn't really know who you were, but then after they watch your videos, they're like, oh, this kid's actually like out there and he's like doing his thing.
Uh-huh.
But if they just saw you in person, maybe they don't even talk to you, or you're just quieter.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it was definitely cool. Like my school for sure had like 80% like positivity towards
dope.
my YouTube. So that was cool. Yeah, in middle school though, I also made videos in middle school. That was
Dang.
like 100% hate though.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
it was like,
What
what
ins-
do you
What inspired you though, like to make like YouTube videos?
just watching YouTube, watching like Nelk back then, Angry Picnic, that was epic. Like all the
All the OG
prank channels.
pranksters.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like that's what I wanted to do. I was like, this is so awesome. But now I hate pranks, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But you're changing your channel
Yeah,
to erect.
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta
What
I
are
gotta
you-
do it.
love hate.
What are
Yeah.
you actually gonna like? I saw you posting something the other day, or maybe like a week ago, and you're saying that you're gonna like, you wanna like switch your content in the direction of like your channel. Was that a joke or?
Oh my god, I keep hitting
Saying
your
my
mic.
bad, bro. I got it.
Well, oh, this is like
You,
complicated.
you can't say it.
No, I can say it, but
Is this serious or are you gonna cap hard right here? You're like thinking of a lie, like
no.
Like
I'm not,
figuring it out still, kind
I'm
of.
not thinking of a lie, but I've really like been into I've really been into nudism.
this is cap, bro. This is cap.
This man is a clown, bro.
I could not keep a straight face.
I
when
can't
said-
believe, bro. I can't
cannot-
believe the word he
I
said.
cannot-
I know. I'm trying to pick apart what's
What's
real,
like, what's real, what's not.
not. Yeah.
It's good.
But I
though.
do. But I think this is what you want to do, like what you're doing right now. Like you know how Oliver Tree.
I mean, I was like walking around my apartment the other day naked, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Wow, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life."
Yeah, because you feel free, right?
Yeah. And I just leave the windows open and let like my neighbors see, cause like
The apartment
You know,
across.
Just
the
like embrace
yeah,
it.
exactly. I see them doing it, so they kind of motivate.
Are they waving you? They're like, "Hey," and then you're like, "Whoa,"
Or
or is it more
no.
like
You should do.
it's more like
Chill.
oh, I didn't notice the window was open.
You
like,
should do.
Yeah, but I did.
But you did, like,
Yeah.
on purpose.
you didn't
Oh, yeah.
notice.
You should do singing songs in public, but like nude version.
That would be
Mm.
crazy.
I actually am like writing a new song in public where I do that, but I'm trying to figure out how to make it legal. So it's very complicated.
Yes, that's gonna be tough to film those videos. But
yeah,
I think you'll find a way. 'Cause
I'll
you're,
find a,
you're a smart guy.
I'll find a way. There's nude beaches and stuff like that.
It might have to go on like a different
But-
site than YouTube, though. You know,
Yeah.
or like
oh, I didn't even.
who's
think
ever
about
editing
that.
might have to. That's a long blur job, or
Damn,
maybe
I didn't
short
even
blur
think about
job.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but all jokes aside,
Wait. All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like switching your like?
So basically, I'm confusing myself.
This conversation's kind
No,
of
okay. So
It
no,
is.
no. But basically, so you
Okay.
started YouTube and you started doing pranks because
Uh-huh.
I know we started doing pranks too, and then you started doing pranks. It was popping, and you started doing like the singing in public challenges.
Uh-huh.
Those popped off even more, and you grew and grew, and then for a moment in time, even like recently, you were implementing skits within your vlogs.
Oh yeah.
to
So
like film, and then recently even
yeah. So
you've
in high school, I auditioned for a film, and I got the supporting role, and it was the first thing I ever auditioned for. And
Were you naked in it? I'm just waiting for the cap to go.
then the production was about for 5 days, and I was on set like working with the director, the DP, it was just so cool to see the 20-person crew put something together.
yeah.
And then eventually, a year later, it comes out and it gets nominated for the Tribeca Film Festival, which is the second best film festival in America. And I get to fly to New York and walk the red carpet. And like this, it wasn't that part that made me fall in love with film. It was like the
The whole
16-hour
process.
days working on set, working with everybody. And that was when I fell in love with film. So I was like, I want to do film now. These pranks, like I don't. What are these pranks doing?
Like
doesn't
it wasn't
feel-
enough to satisfy your creative like juice because
Exactly.
when you film like a film, you have
It's art.
so much
It's
thinking, so
art,
much planning.
storytelling. Like
And you're like proud of it, and it's something
Yeah.
you want to like show people.
it's so much better to tell a story through film than to like make a prank of like moaning.
And you can do
Moaning
it
in
like long
people's
term.
ears.
Like you can do film like the rest of your life, bro. Like
Yeah.
you can't necessarily do pranks at 55 years old.
Yeah.
Going out,
Are you gonna be
moaning in
jumping
people's
off-
ear.
Yeah.
jumping
you
off
can,
the piers
but-
when
like
you're like,
can,
like
if you want.
Impractical Jokers.
In
Yeah,
Practical Jokers, they pull it off though.
They pull it off.
Have
They
you
do it
seen
well.
have you seen their show recently? They're
Yeah.
still killing it.
Dude,
They're
what's it
they're
called?
great, bro.
Quit,
Yeah.
Seen
man.
'em.
Joe,
They
quit.
pull it off. Like any other person doing pranks at like 50, 60,
It'd just be weird.
it'll be weird. But they're amazing. But yeah,
But
so
that's almost more produced too. They have like a whole crew. It's like a show.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised how highly produced they can do it and still keep it real. Because like I can tell their show is real and like none of it's fake. Usually when you have a huge production team and a TV show,
It's
you kind of
scripted.
have to script it because you can't risk wasting all like paying everybody to like get no reactions one day. Because you know
Yeah.
how it's like to film pranks.
so
right?
hard and so
Some
long.
days you don't get reactions. So when there's a whole team, like this one production company wanted to make a TV show with me, a prank TV show. I want to say what it's called, but I also kind of want to still make it, so I'm gonna keep it low key.
Oh, you might do it.
Maybe, but they were telling me how they might have to stage it because it's what I just said, and that's when I was like, yeah, I don't want to do it then.
Respect.
Because I just can't live with myself like staging stuff.
Yeah.
Someone comes up to you, yo, that prank was so funny, the way you got him, so good, and you're like, just back of your head, you're like, it's that dude's an actor.
It's like the
Yeah.
Chupapi Muneno guy, bro. Like that guy, like you
Yeah.
can easily tell like that guy's faking all this stuff. Not to throw shots because like
It's just
It's
facts.
just-
he's
it is
he's
what it
from
is,
where
though. It is what it
you know
is.
he's from Largo, right? Like he's literally from where we're kind of from
Yeah.
in a way. But yeah,
I just don't get how people who fake stuff like can like sit down with themselves,
And be proud.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean,
when a
that's
kid comes
them.
up to you and is like, "Yo, bro, that was dope," and
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know if that's what
But
integrity over anything.
but yeah. So what was I
What are we
saying?
talking about?
Oh yeah, so since I fell in love with film, I wanted to start making skits on YouTube, but these skits aren't like YouTube skits. I try to make each skit look like a film. I try to make it look highly produced as possible. And I'm starting to think like, how am I going to get my audience to care about this? So I'll make vlogs or pranks, and I'll put skits in the middle to kind of like bait them into it. So it's like, I think the two best things to do to an audience is to make them laugh, but also make them impressed. Like there's this one film I made called The Coronavirus Apocalypse. And in it, there's a prank where I take my character is scared of COVID, wearing a mask, spraying everything down, and I put him in real life, and I spray things down downtown, and you can see people in the background like, what is he doing? And it's just a prank segment. But then later in the film, my character kills a girl, and then
Is that real? Was that the real life part or?
this is the scripted part. I forgot to say that it was scripted. And then puts her in a trash bag, puts her in the trunk of the car, throws her in a ditch, comes back and starts crying, and is freaking out that he just murdered somebody. And it's like, whoa, I thought this was like a prank video.
But
now
the lines
it's
are
like,
blurred, so it's like
yeah, exactly. So the audience is like, oh, that's funny. Whoa, this is kind of dark. And it's like
the emotional roller coaster.
exactly. I love to do that. Or like my video, I was bored, so I set my car on fire. It's a vlog and a prank, and then it goes into the thumbnail's me smoking a cigarette.
I remember this one. I saw this one, and you like,
and the car's burning in the background on fire.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the thumbnail looks very photoshopped, but then when you watch the video, it goes into slow motion. There's music. I'm putting gasoline on my car. I light a cigarette, and then I throw the match in the car. Goes on fire, and you realize at the end of the video that the thumbnail is a real shot, like me smoking a cigarette and the car just fuming.
and then you walk off like a superhero, like
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos. But the first half of the video is a vlog and a prank, so it's like, why is there a film in this vlog?
But it eases into because you started with the prank, so if you completely went to that, it might not translate as well.
Yeah.
So you're trying to ease them.
Yeah. And
Just like that's what we've done. Like we started 24-hour challenges, and we're like, yo,
uh-huh.
we want to be able to do something else, like vlogs or just random stuff, so you can do whatever you want to do. Because I think you are at that point where you've built enough where you can literally do anything and have some sort of a following.
Fan base, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
you
mean,
can do more still.
You can never do whatever you want, but there's ways where you could slowly transition and get people used to what you want to do. Like when I first started YouTube, I was like, wow, YouTube is the greatest thing. You can do whatever you want. But then like later on, I just like realized like you can't do whatever you want. Like you are a slave to your audience. But again, you can change their thoughts of you. Like Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
Yeah.
I like respect them. I have so much more respect for them now
Yeah.
because like the fact that they can completely transition into boxing, really impressive. It's really impressive, and that's something that I want to do. I want to transition into being
Boxing?
an actor and
No.
a director and a nudist.
Yeah, and a nudist.
Yeah.
And a rapper.
Yeah, from pranks. Yeah.
Wait, so how did you learn to like understand how to do like all this film stuff? Because I mean, you did you go to college? No.
No, I wanted to be a film major at UT, but my GPA was like 2.0, so there was no chance. But I don't know, just YouTube. Like literally,
You can learn
people
so much
do
on
not
there, man.
realize how much you can learn from YouTube. Like literally every single thing I know, even like how to install light bulbs. YouTube, like everything. YouTube is my teacher.
Yeah.
YouTube is my parent.
That's
Like
how we learn to edit.
No,
exactly,
you can
bro.
literally do anything. So when someone says like, I don't know how to do or like this, it's like, bro,
Dude,
you
I-
can if you really
Do
want
you
to.
ever do you ever have people that like constantly ask you for editing tips and stuff?
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, I could tell you, but like, there's a video that's like 10 minutes long, and it will tell you it in a more concise, way better way. Like, I'll give you tips on like things that I've learned that maybe aren't in YouTube videos, but there's almost everything is like if they want to learn, like if they're asking me a question, how do I cut this or like something simple, like how do I change this? It's like it's right there.
Yeah,
it's
like
way
Google,
it's
like,
way
literally-
better. Like not
Literally,
even
like,
trying to be
people
rude.
people don't realize like the device in their pockets. Like if I always say this, if Da Vinci, you know that painter from like the
Yeah.
1800s or whatever, if he had an iPhone or an iPad,
Be
it
over.
would be over, man. It would be over.
Yeah, bro.
Like people do
You
not
figure out a
realize
way.
like this thing right here is so powerful. Like you can learn how to become you can become a millionaire in a month with this
Yeah,
thing.
you can run a business
Like,
off of it.
It's crazy. Like
Yeah,
the-
imagine
like-
we're back in like
look
the
up
old
products
times.
on Alibaba and start selling on Amazon FBA. You can like make so much money.
Are you into any other businesses, like ventures?
I want to get into Amazon FBA and
Yeah.
just like use it
Oh,
to like
that's why you said it then.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
Amazon FBA? Is that like
It-
drop shipping kind of?
It's like
Yeah.
drop shipping with Amazon. And it's, dude, I was looking into it a while ago. It's so interesting because like imagine selling merch on YouTube. You're selling to people who want to watch videos, so it's not that great. Now imagine selling products on Amazon. Everybody who's scrolling on Amazon is there to buy something.
Mm-hmm.
People scrolling on YouTube are there to watch videos. So I was looking up people on YouTube that are mentoring other people. They're making like millions a year
Yeah.
off products they don't even like touch. So it's like, like I kind of want to do that on the side to fund any other things that I want to do, like a TV show or a
Yeah.
movie.
Like get to the point where if you're making enough money where you don't have to worry about how the YouTube video does, so you just
Exactly,
fully are
dude.
creative. Because
Yeah.
now I know what you mean. You are like you can do whatever you want if you didn't care about how many views you got.
Uh-huh.
But that is what's like sustaining you and like providing an income for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got to the point where other stuff where it was making enough, it didn't matter what the YouTube vid, you would have full like creative control and you'd be able to literally have no limits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like
Yeah.
that's like a powerful place to be in your mind where you're like, I don't care how it does because it's gonna be good for me.
Yeah, that's the point that I want to get to.
You'll get there, bro.
And I just want to make like I don't really care about as long as I can like live. I don't really care about money too much. And like you said, just throw money at a film, like just make it really good.
Like say you're like, yo, I'll drop $25,000 on making this like film,
Mm-hmm.
and you post it and the video makes like $5,000, so you lose money, but you're like, all right, the Amazon drop shipping is making me 50,000, 100,000 a month, so it's like, okay, it's worth it for.
Yeah.
You're proud of that movie,
Yeah.
film.
And it will probably do better, honestly, because you're making like stuff where you're like, I don't even care what like this comment says.
The authenticity. I hate that word. That is something that people really respect because everything on the internet is manipulated in a way to make money. Like
Trying to please the algorithm.
yeah, like you can't use Instagram without ads. You can't like watch a YouTube video without like a merch plug. You can't like use. I mean, everything that you're looking at has some type of like small manipulation to make money. But
Yeah.
yeah, if somebody just doesn't care and like, no, this is art, that's something that people really respect.
So that's the future. You think you're headed towards that way?
Yeah, well, so I'm working on this TV show right now. I've been writing it for like 10 months. And I want to get it on Hulu. That's my goal. I just had a meeting with Disney like a week ago because Disney owns Hulu. But I want to make a TV show about the social media creator industry, kind of what we all do, like what we're doing right now. Because I think that this is like an untouched territory. Like there's a story here.
Yeah.
I mean, I have friends that like moved to LA and they're like really broke working a DoorDash job, and then they make funny videos on their spare time. Like I want it to be more about the dark side, the struggling side, of people
that are still grinding while doing something else.
like what I was doing, like sleeping in a car and stuff. Like there's a story there. There's a lot of influencer shows that are very cliche, and it's like about already living in the hills, like the Hype House, and that's on Netflix. You know, I want to make one that's more like this is what it's actually like. Like
That'd
this
be dope.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Dude,
when it
and-
comes
Because
out.
it's more like
Uh-huh.
that.
And I haven't seen anything like that.
It's more realistic too. Like, bro, like
Yeah.
the Hype House stuff is like
Unrealistic.
fantasy.
It's kind of
Yeah.
Like how many people are like actually doing it at that level versus how many people are like working a normal job and trying to do it?
Yeah.
Way more people
There's
than it's shown.
and there's a way better story there. Like there's so much more conflict there. Like
Yeah.
and the like
Yeah, man.
I don't want the show to be mainly about like the content creation, kind of like how The Walking Dead isn't really about zombies. The Walking Dead is more about the relationship and the drama between the characters, and the like. I want it to be more about like that, like the social navigation through the industry, like trying to network or like beef between people, or like that's what I want the show to be about. So
Like the struggles.
Is it gonna be like kind of like not like fake, but are you gonna have like documentary style? Like, are you gonna have like
no,
or to
so
be
it's
real
gonna be
creators in
it's
this,
gonna
or
be
no?
scripted.
Like
Like-
acting.
Yeah, like I don't know if I'm gonna cast myself as a main character or if I'll get somebody else to do it. But I want the main character to play me, kind of like in real life, like
sleeping in the car?
Oh,
kind
Oh.
of. It's
Story.
gonna be a little bit different. Just some elements are gonna be the same. Like they moved to LA and they room with 3 people. That's not what I actually did, but I want them to film the Santa Monica video in the pilot episode. But should I say this? I don't know.
It's
if I
like
wanna spoil
loosely
it.
like based around like.
You don't have to say it, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to say it. Or we-
Yeah, I'll say it off the podcast.
Okay, you're
just
good.
because I don't want to spoil it.
You don't
but
want Gunna to come in.
but-
and,
Yeah,
but-
yeah,
yeah, I don't want. Yeah,
He
dude.
drops the doc.
Yeah, gonna
Struggles of being.
just click off this podcast. Like I'm not saying it. Okay, so stop wasting your time. But basically, in the TV show, like I want it to be kind of real,
Yeah.
not truly me. Like I'm gonna have a different name and a different YouTube name. Like I plan for my YouTube name in the show to be Titty Milk. And like, yo, what's up, Titty Milk? And it's just like it's a way. It's gonna be exaggerated. Like Titty Milk is eventually gonna. The main character is eventually gonna hate his YouTube channel. Like, oh, I don't really like how I'm so childish on the internet. And Titty Milk is like a perfect representation. Like, what am I doing? This is so childish, you know.
So he changes it to like.
to erect pranks.
No,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I feel like this could be like a.
No, yeah, I
like a
think
real
No,
thing.
no,
I'm
yeah,
just joking.
yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I actually
just
really
playing
like
that
the
no,
idea.
I know.
Because like, is this kind of like representing like it's obviously like kind of like your story. Now, like since you're trying to get into like director and stuff like that,
Mhm.
that's what's gonna be like,
It's
transitioning.
It's the perfect way to
transitioning into?
transition, bro. Make a TV show about pranks.
Yeah.
Like, it's scripted. It's kind of real, but like,
It's scripted, but then when
Yeah.
someone watches it, it's like they watch it and then they realize that that's like you and that's like what you're like wanting to
Mhm.
do, kind of, and then
Yeah.
you do it.
Wow. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you have a full understanding, and then you go full in with the full direct.
yeah, like
That's the transition.
literally a scripted series that I won't direct it. I don't know if Hulu would let me, or any network that picks it up would let me direct, since I'm so young and everything. But as long as I can write in it and act in it, that's fine. But you know, any audience that loves watching us or like the whole community,
Yeah.
they would also want to watch this TV show, and then they'll also see like, oh, Steezy made this, huh? That's pretty cool. All right, I'll watch a movie if he puts one out next time. You know, it's just perfect way to transition.
So
I think.
what
think
like
so.
what like wants you to like what inspired you to be like a director, like, and like for
Working
people
on
that like are
set.
watching this, like what even does a director do, you know? Because I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
fully know like
Yeah,
what
I
a
guess
director
that's true.
does.
That's- I guess that's
Steven
true. So-
Spielberg or
So I love writing. I guess that's where it starts, like just writing a whole script. And then when you direct something, you need to get cinematographers, you need to get the actors. This is also kind of producing. But
Yeah, I never knew the difference
On-
between like
so-
directing,
so
producer.
in the
like,
traditional media world, the producer is the highest person on set. They hire
Oh,
the
okay.
director. The producer gets everything, like gets the locations, gets the cinematographers, hires everybody, works with the casting directors, blah blah blah. The director's on set telling people like, yo, you need to feel this way. I want this scene to feel like this. Or even tells them like, oh, we need to do this line. It didn't really like, the director really controls the most of like how the film will go.
but the producer
Yeah.
is more like putting the pieces together.
Director's more creative. producers more like logical.
That's why
like,
you always see the directors kind of like they're the ones like going up to the one. I need this emotion right here in this scene. I need you to be like angry, and then
the director also has say in like the camera angles and like some of that. That's mostly the DP, the director of photography, but the director mainly is like the main glue of the film. He's the one who like really like. If you watch certain certain movies that are from directors like Quentin Tarantino films, Wes Anderson films, Damien Chazelle films, like you can see their style in each film. So like they have their own like
just
spaz,
like on a like how you can see like different YouTubers have different editing styles. Like Gideon or like you, very similar in terms of like, or actually not even that. Like Danny Duncan and Gideon, more like there's like a formula. They're raw, and then there's a cinematic cut.
Yeah, even if they're not in the video, like you can tell. Oh, this is Danny Duncan. I can tell by the way it's going.
Or like FaZe Rug has a completely like he's gonna have like the pop-ups and it's gonna be
or
like
different like producers in like music or like different like rappers.
Yeah, like you can hear a beat, like a type beat.
Yeah.
And you can tell like, oh, this is
like a Gunna type beat.
Yeah. Or a Steezy type beat.
Yeah.
So how do you get into like all this? Because obviously it probably takes like lots of connections. So.
Yeah, like how does one talk to Hulu and get in the talks, and what does that
like
process
first you probably have to be like
like
an actor, or like have some sort of like background, obviously, right?
Or does the YouTube kind of get you in there?
So I just YouTube helps for sure, because like the way I got connections with Disney is I was talking to some guy who I'm working with. I don't know if I could like really tell everything, but like he has nothing to do with show running, but the only reason why he's talking to me is because he wants to work with me on YouTube. So me having this YouTube channel I would never get connections with Disney at all. Yeah. But he just knows people. So I just pretty much ask anybody now, like, hey, do you happen to know anybody at Hulu, Disney, blah, blah, blah. So it's just me asking,
Like anyone, anywhere.
Yeah.
You just got to ask.
Like, I'm going to ask you guys after this podcast. Like, hey, do you guys know anyone at Hulu?
That's key, bro.
Yeah. And then, he put me in connection with, like, 2 people at Disney, and they had a Zoom call with me. And I just, like, had a Zoom call with them for an hour, and I just showed them everything, like, everything that I wrote, everything that I shot so far. The whole pitch document, and they sounded really interested, but
and if you didn't ask,
it's a process. Yeah, if I didn't ask, I would never have that.
Yeah. So you always ask. Is that something you prioritize in your life? Like now, like asking people?
Yeah,
I guess for the Disney thing, but whatever your
if you
goal
ask,
you're towards.
you shall receive.
Yeah, but if you don't ask, then 0% chance you will receive.
You shall not receive.
Unless someone goes, "Yo, Steezy, do you want to make this? Because I'm actually the CEO of Disney's. I'm actually Walt. So, do you want to make a show for me?"
Yeah, nobody's gonna come up and do that.
Yeah, if it is, it's very rare.
Yeah, so many people wait for things to happen. Like,
you can kind of force them if you want. You realize in life, like if you keep doing it, you can like force situations to happen.
Yeah, like if you're at a club and you see a girl, and you're just like sitting there trying to just act cool, like.
Use your mind to like.
She will use come your mind over. To like bring her over. She's not gonna go. She's not gonna come over towards you.
No way.
You know how you do that? Sometimes you see a cute girl, but you're nervous, and you're like, I'm just gonna like look cool, and she'll come up to me.
How many people are trying to look cool
Bro,
in there?
Right? It's kind of like the same thing when you see like famous people, like kind of like when you're like when I went to Zoo Culture, bro, and like I saw Lex Little, and it's like we talk about it like all the time. It's like, if you just like stare at them and like look at them, they're gonna be like weirded out.
They know, bro.
Rather than like if you just go up to him and like approach him like a normal person and just talk to him, then they're like more like I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Everyone's a person. It's like he knows.
I get what you're saying.
And anyone at that level literally like knows if you look at them, they know that look when you're out and there's a fan and there's like, oh yeah, they know me.
They hit him with one.
Like you know them right away, but when they just come right up and they're like, yo, and they start talking, it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or like when people go like this in the distance.
And then
or sometimes they even take a picture, like they zoom in and they're like,
"Oh, fudge, the flash is on."
Yeah.
One time we were in Walmart and there was a mom taking a picture with like her flash on, like sneaking around a corner. It was so weird. And then me and Ricky were just looking at her and we're like, "What's up?"
I think I was with Ricky one time and some mom took a picture of us in Tallahassee. Remember that?
Oh yeah,
we were in that Walmart
yeah.
and like the mom wanted to take a picture of us.
Yeah,
it's funny though.
Fuck, what was I gonna say?
About making connections or something?
No. It was about what y'all were talking about.
A mom?
Like
taking a picture?
When people see other famous people, that one?
Have y'all ever had somebody come up to you and like say like, yo, I love your videos and like blah blah blah. And then I learned to never do this now because it happened to me once.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked somebody if they want to take a picture with you and then they said no?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
I did that one time to a kid. I think I did it one time. Never, I like didn't do it unless I knew for sure.
That's cap, bro. You say it all the time, bro. I say it all the time.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't listen to me.
Sometimes
I said you didn't listen, bro. I literally said I don't do it unless I know. Like if they come up and they're like talking about a video, I'll ask.
Sometimes you can read the energy, like they really want to get a picture, but they're too nervous to ask.
Yeah.
And those when you can tell 100%.
Yeah.
I'll ask them like, you want to get a picture or what? And they're like, yeah, for sure. But sometimes when you can't read it, never ask that question because sometimes there was one time someone came up to me, yo, I love your videos. I was like, yeah, thanks, man. And it was just awkward, like he was still standing there. So first thing that came to my mind was like, do you want a picture? And he was like, no, I'm good, man. And he walked off, and I'm like.
That has to be like
Dude,
so
mine was
awkward.
even more.
You just seem like a dick for asking.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm never asking that again.
Dude,
like, I'm always gonna wait for them to ask.
I did it, but they didn't even come up to me. Like they were standing, and I thought they were looking at me. This was a long time ago, and I thought they were looking at me, and I was like, "Yo, do you want to take a picture?" Like I went up to them because I was like, I felt that they were like looking at me.
They didn't even know.
And they were like, take a picture of you or what? And I was like, oh, I mean. And then I just walked away. It was just
Oh yeah, that's
they didn't even watch
way
it.
worse.
They didn't even know who I was at all.
That's way worse than mine.
crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
my
I still
God.
have like a little bit of
PTSD.
from that moment.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't be able to sleep if that happened to me.
It was like hard for me to like it put my like dang, you're not
But
that
you
guy.
learned after that. You
Yeah,
learn
yeah.
now like
I need 100%.
I gotta wait for them to ask.
Or at least 100% confirmation.
Yeah.
I was just on a roll. It was a time where we were just like I just thought everyone knew like boom, oh yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I was just like I probably like asked like a bunch of people that day. Everyone, yeah, and then
It's like the times when they come up to you and then you're talking to them and it's like you're not gonna have like a full blown conversation about like their entire life and everything, but they're just like kind of standing there, and then you're standing there and then you're just kind of looking at each other and then it's like what do you say or what do you do? It's like you know.
Yeah, it's very awkward sometimes. Fans are always awkward because they look up to us and they're like, oh my God, that's them, and their awkward energy kind of goes on to us sometimes.
Yeah.
You know.
but then you learn to try and be like I just like sometimes say awkward stuff back.
Yeah. Wait, on purpose?
Yeah, just to, like because when you do something awkward, it just like breaks the ice, you know.
Yeah.
Like say there's like awkward tension, and then you just do something. Maybe I'm wrong,
Or
but
if you
I
like,
feel like
acknowledge that it's awkward.
Nah, you should never acknowledge.
You don't think
something's
so?
Awkward. No, like let's say you're random example, but like on a date with a girl, like my roommate. He every time he's on a date with a girl or something, and it's like a little bit awkward, he'll say it.
Oh, that's
like,
not key.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not-
There's sometimes
he'll go like,
maybe not every time.
Like after he's done, like he'll say like, "Oh, that was great meeting you. It was a little awkward, but like that's fine." I try to tell him like,
maybe
"Dude,
not
you
like
should
that.
not."
Not like
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not what I
Dude,
meant. That's
I
not what
tell
I
him
meant.
like, "Dude, do not say that. That doesn't make it any better. That makes it worse."
Makes it more
Unless it's like your
awkward.
girlfriend and you've like been like dating her or whatever.
Yeah,
like, fart,
yeah,
Like loosen up a little bit or something, you know? Like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
just
but you
be
never
like,
say
"Oh,
that-
Don't be awkward.
Don't say that.
yeah,
If you say it the right way to make it less awkward, but if you say it like that just makes it more awkward. I feel like
Yeah.
Like they'd be like sad, bro.
yeah,
you're like, damn, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, don't say that. If you're
Yo.
Steezy's friend, if you're listening, don't say that.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
And-
Don't say that.
To any fans watching, if you see me or Ricky or any of us like walking around in public, the best way to come up to us, if you want to say hey or whatever, is just treat us like a normal person. Be like, yo, what's up, bro? I love the vids. And then it'll just be like a normal conversation. Because, I mean, if you're just looking at your phone and looking at us, it's like we can tell, and then it'll be awkward. So I'd say that's the best way.
Do you ever have people that come up to you with too much energy? Because in your videos, you're very energetic. Even me, like, everybody's different in their videos. So when people see you in real life, they think you're like that all the time, and they're like, "Yo, what's up?" And they jump on your back, and it's like, "Yo, chill." Like,
People
what?
jump on your back.
Some people run up, like run towards me, and like, "Yo, what's up, Steezy?" Jump and like hug me, and I'm like, "Dude, I thought like you were trying to
bro.
run up on me." Like,
Oh,
chill.
really?
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
ever
about
have
that, but I
sometimes-
like the hype energy if they come up and they're like, "Yo, bro, I like not run up and like hug right away, but like if they run up and they're like, "Yo, bro, I love the vids," and they're like hype energy. I like it
I like
because
it.
it's like, dang, I can tell they really like it.
There was one time, though, you know what this is? Like, you look at it, I get to, like, slap you.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I should slap you.
Yeah,
right now,
yeah.
but
I just
won't.
looked at it.
But we have this thing where it's
Mason,
like,
can you bend over?
but we do this thing.
I
and
think it's punch. I don't think it's slap.
It's the neck.
Neck,
yeah, it's
bro.
neck, bro.
Oh, really?
Bro,
It used to be like
This might be
and
punched.
then if
This
you
is
stick your
neck.
finger through it too, though. Too.
What?
Yeah, like if it's
What?
below the
Yeah,
waist.
that's the thing. That's the
if
thing.
it's above the waist, it doesn't count. But if it's below the waist, bro, it was like a game like middle school.
But this is what we would do with our fans. It was like the same thing, but this is what I did in like middle school, high school.
Mhm.
But then we did in our videos a bunch, and then we had like
Oh.
we had a fan meetup, bro, in New York.
This was bad.
And then literally every kid is like trying to get our neck, and then I'm just like not looking. I'm not looking down because every kid's like, "I got a surprise for you, bro." Boom, and I'm like, "Nope, you didn't get me." But then there's one kid out of nowhere. He didn't even
Oh, I
do
heard
this. He didn't even do this. I didn't even look at anything. I'm not even paying attention. I'm like looking this way. The kid comes around from this way, and he smacks me so hard, like hard, like almost as hard as he could. I feel like.
Like it was like,
like
it was
Nick
hard,
probably
bro.
cheese, bro.
and
and
then,
no, Nick was cheese. You could see it because I was filming, I think, too.
yeah, and
Oh,
I was like, I don't know how, I was like maybe 16. The kid was probably, I don't know, maybe like 14, 15, it seemed like. But then his mom was right there, so like I couldn't hit him back, you know?
But you hit him with the bruh. Like I could tell in your eyes, you were like this.
cheese,
What the-
bro.
Oh, bro.
Because it was every kid. Every kid would come up and it would be like,
Damn, that's
the first time it was cool, like, yo, they would like, and then literally like the meetups would be a couple hundred kids long, and every kid's like, yo, wait, I got something in my pocket. Oh, but it would be the same, like, if you were creative, like there was one kid who was like, he had a fake hand in his jacket and was on here, and the fake hand fell off, and we were like, dude, what happened to your hand? And then it like popped out. So there's some
Damn.
kids that were creative. Were like, I have a magic trick, and this
Yeah.
kid had like cards, and he went
Damn.
like creative. But then when it was just
I didn't even look at it, though. The thing is, I didn't even look at it. He just smacked me out of nowhere, and I felt so violated.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, come on, man.
Dude, our necks were
That's
red after the
crazy.
meetups too. Like
That's crazy. That's a lot worse than
they were
your
red.
necks were red after a meetup.
Because sometimes
Like
they
you
feel
do a
bad.
meetup and you just like
I would
get
never
jumped.
let anyone neck me, but Ricky would be like,
Imagine
some kid's like, yo, can I slap your neck, Ricky? And Ricky's like, sure.
Just because I felt
I like
bad,
that.
I'm like, dude, it's probably
That-
his
that just-
dream, you know?
that just made me think of something funny. Imagine there was like some creator who like blew up off the internet for like making fighting videos or something. Like let's say they did like boxing videos or something, and they made a joke like whenever they look at this, they jump the person or something, but it's a joke. And then they have a meetup, and then at the meetup they get jumped
By all the fans.
by all the fans. Oh, man, that'll be funny. I don't know. This is random.
Wait, so
idea that
what's
comes
your
from
like?
jokes.
I have like a weird question. Not weird, but like, what's been like a crazy story that you have from like YouTube, or like a cool
craziest.
like
Yeah,
a bad. You can give like a bad one, and then I want to see like a good one, like kind of like a cool one, where kind of like made you realize like, damn, like bro, like I'm
This is-
Steezy Kane.
Like one good, one bad.
Well, he's a wrecked pranks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Rick Prinks
All
TV.
right. Or Gun of the Second.
No, Gun of the First.
Gun of the first.
Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Gun his daddy.
Um, let me think.
Or like, have you ever gotten in trouble? Because
Yeah.
you do a lot of
Like
pranks.
a crazy story, like in a prank where
Oh,
someone
okay, yeah,
overreacted
yeah.
and got like
Cops
cops
called.
Yeah,
or-
yeah, yeah. So, recently, I went to Las Vegas with my filmer and 2 other people, and we're just having fun in Vegas. And I see a statue or like a small building, and I'm like, "Oh, dude, it would be sick to climb that." So
I saw this video.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So,
shit, I didn't-
so I climb it, and then my filmer gets up there, the friends get up there, and we're up there for like an hour for some reason. Like I don't know why I decided to be up there for an hour, and the cops come. Well, they look like security because they're wearing yellow, flashing the flashlights at us. Get down right now, and thought they were security, but I get down and then they handcuff me, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And this is the first time I get arrested for doing YouTube stuff or getting arrested in general. They handcuff everybody. I feel so bad because like I'm getting my filmer and my friends arrested. They take us down to like a little interrogation room and this is Las Vegas. Like they're strict.
Yeah.
This is on the Strip, and we're down there in handcuffs like for 3 hours, and it's so uncomfortable. And they take my camera and they say, hey, we're going to confiscate this because it has evidence. People were calling saying that you were taking pisses off of the roof.
Were you?
Which we weren't. Yeah, I was like, can you guys just take the SD card? And they don't know anything about cameras. So they were like, no, we can't mess with it anyway.
Oh, they're saying they had to take the whole camera.
The whole camera, the mics, everything. So they took the camera, and it's like a $6,000 camera. So I'm like, I just bought it too, and I'm just like so annoyed. And they take the camera, we leave Las Vegas. Then we have a court date, so we have to. This is like 2 months later, our court date. Still don't have my camera after 2 months. I have to rent
Still
cameras.
don't have your camera?
No, I have it now, but like during 2 months after,
Oh, in
like
the
They
like
kept
where
it
you
in
are
like the
the
evidence
story.
room.
Yeah.
Backed
Dude,
up.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, I kept calling them trying to like I didn't think they were able to. I called lawyers. Lawyers said like, oh no, they're allowed to have your camera if you committed a crime. So then we fly back to Las Vegas. So annoying. My friends show up in suits and I'm in a Hawaiian shirt. I didn't know. I thought that would be enough. So we go to court, and all my friends are in different courtrooms, but they all get their cases dismissed because they pleaded no contest. You know.
Yeah. Well, we know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. So
What does no contest mean?
it means like no comment. Like
Yeah.
oh
You don't
no,
have to say
I didn't
anything
do
about it?
anything. Like
You
I plead the
basically
fifth.
deny,
yeah,
but without saying anything.
yeah. So they got their case.
You have to almost kind
yeah,
of.
yeah.
Because
so-
like there's evidence of you. It's not like you didn't do it. Like there's hard proof of
Like-
you on top of the roof, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
What's over now, so you can talk, right?
Yeah, I
Okay,
can
okay.
yeah. So I go up. The judge calls my name. The prosecutor's looking at me. The judge's looking at me, and as soon as I step up there, I go like, guilty. And then I could see on their face the judge and the prosecutor like, this guy's dumb. That was easy.
Like we didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah, and then,
Oh,
and then the judge was like, "Okay, we're gonna fine you $400, $500. I forgot what it was, and you're gonna have to maybe do community service." Did they? I think they said something, some other thing. I forgot. And I come out and I tell my friends, "Hey, man, what happened to y'all?" And they were like, "Oh, we got our case dismissed." I was like, "What?" And I still didn't get my camera back. So we go back to LA, and they gave me another court date because I pleaded guilty. They were going to tell me my new consequences on the new court date, which is like 3 months later. Still don't have my camera. Then I do the new court date from Zoom, and then she dismisses everything. I don't know why, but she gets rid of the fine and everything. And then she said I could get my camera back, but I have to drive back to Las Vegas. So that was annoying, but yeah.
Dang.
Damn,
Bro.
so that was like the craziest story?
Yeah, there's not really been anything crazy, really.
What about like a good story though?
There's another story where fans show up to my house, but that one's not really crazy either. I've never really had like, I've been lucky enough to not get in too much trouble.
Dang. Yeah. I would have thought by like all the vids you do, because we've been in like a lot of trouble,
Mhm.
and I would have thought you would just been. But that's
Yeah,
pretty good, bro.
It's honestly a good
I
thing.
hate
That's
to get
good.
in trouble. I try to avoid it as much as possible.
You don't like the cheese and
Like I just hate when cheese.
I don't think he
Yeah,
knows
I
what
don't
that
know.
means,
Okay,
bro.
that
Cheese
means
like getting pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate when people are mad at me. Like
when you're doing a prank and then they're like pissed off at you.
yeah, I went to go make a video with Sunhead Kid the other day, and we were doing a collab. He was making a prank video, a fake security guard video,
Yeah.
and I'm over there trying to help him out, and I'm also dressed as a security guard, and
He loves the
he's
cheese.
making people so mad, and he loves it.
He
And
loves
I'm
it.
out there like getting yelled at by strangers, and I'm like,
Doesn't feel good.
it does not feel good.
You like it sometimes though, don't?
I do like it sometimes because just sometimes it's like
It
I'm
is
ready for this.
entertaining.
Uh-huh.
But
I like it whenever
but-
the other person doesn't make sense.
yeah, when
They're
they
mad
sound
for no reason.
when they're mad for no reason
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
sound like stupid,
Yeah.
then I'm like I don't feel bad. But then if there's
Yeah.
like a good like when we're getting kicked out of Walmart and there's like they're upset for like no reason really and they're just like
Then you'll
just
piss
so
them off on
mad.
purpose.
yeah, then I say stuff. But if they're like a good person and they're like coming up and they're like, yo, just leave, we all are just like, all right, we're not gonna try to put anything up,
Mm-hmm.
like put up like a defense, you know?
I'd say I'm more on Steezy Kane's wave than you. You definitely give a little talk back. You
Oh,
know?
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
even like yesterday. I mean, I don't know if we can talk about
We
it.
can talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we can talk
Yeah,
about
but,
it.
like,
The video's probably up by now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Faking it out.
Yeah, but
employee
basically,
prank.
like Nick like walks up. We're at like
What?
Y'all did it?
Yeah, with all the people getting sued right now, right?
Yeah.
Bro, we were
Yeah, I
at In-N-Out
don't-
yesterday, and like we literally haven't even got out of the car, and like two workers are or Nick's out of the car. He's like putting on like the apron and everything, and like two workers I guess are showing up for their shift, and they're like, "Oh, do you need help with that?" And they like right off the bat they like knew.
Yeah.
And then like Nick can't even barely do the prank because then like there's like already like a lady out there like looking at
like
us.
watching me while
Yeah.
I'm doing it, and
So
I was
then
like,
we tried to change like Ricky into it like real quick before like the cops got there or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then like Ricky's just out there like trying to cheese her. So like Nick's like exactly like you.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Rick's more like
Because I'm trying to get
can
the.
you cheese?
That's
he'll give like a little
Yeah.
bit of talk back, you know. I'm
Uh-huh.
more like, all right, you know, like
I'm trying
I
to
am
get the
disrupting
reaction.
your business
Uh-huh.
and whatever, you know. But then Rick's is like,
Damn.
Like,
so
we
y'all
went to the-
did,
we went to
y'all
the
did
o-
a fake In-N-Out
But we
prank.
drove from that
Yeah.
In-N-Out to a different In-N-Out,
Damn.
and I
Wait,
got the lady
wait,
to train
Wait,
me.
which In-N-Out did y'all do? The one on
We
the
hit a
Sunset?
bunch.
we hit a couple.
A
we
couple.
hit one
Did
down
y'all do the
near,
one on
Santa
Sunset?
Monica.
No, there was security at one of them. I think it
Yeah,
was that one. And
never mess with the one on Sunset.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
one,
Sunset,
they have
bro?
security
That-
inside
that's-
and outside.
that's the one we skipped.
That one, but I don't know. Y'all should be careful posting that video because In-N-Out does not play with like the whole internet stuff. Like they sue.
Dang, really?
They
Even
sue.
for anything?
Yeah. Troll Munchies got sued.
No, yeah.
From
Someone just
In-N-Out.
got sued, but is it?
Troll Munchies. I don't know if this is true. I've heard it. I'm kind of mutual friends with him, but like he supposedly sold his channel to afford the lawyer fees.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
and now he doesn't
what did
do
he get
YouTube.
sued for?
He got sued for doing. Well, his was more extreme. He did a fake CEO prank in In-N-Out.
So pretending to be
he came
CEO.
to be the CEO and he talked to employees on the side, like, "Hey, you're not doing that great." You know.
He was like
So what-
back in the. He was like back in the like the where they're cooking and like asking like, "Yo, let me get like a burger to review." Or,
Oh.
something
yeah,
like that.
but In-N-Out did put out a statement that they'll like take action for like any other like.
Because what
pranks or
we did,
stuff.
we went right up, and then I was like getting trained by the lady. I was like, it's my first day. And then I was asking her, she was telling me like the steps of being an In-N-Out employee. And then I'd go up and be like, I'm ready. And I'd do the first car, and then I'd like mess up so bad and be like,
Mhm.
hi, how are you? This is my,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Just be like weird.
Yeah.
But then the main lady like came out and was like, she went up to every car that I went to and said, he does not represent In-N-Out. He does not represent our company. Like she said that like it was like it was part of her script. Like
Yeah.
every single car that I went up
Ooh.
to, she was like, he does not represent our business. And I was like, shoot.
I'm convinced that In-N-Out's a cult. Like their employees are on top of their shit all the time. Their customer.
You sure you want to say
service?
this? You might get sued.
I mean, I'm just
kidding.
saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing.
It's just his
Their
opinion.
customer service is amazing.
It
They're
is.
like it's like talking to robots, and it never fails. Each In-N-Out you go to, like every employee is on top of their shit.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you told me that the manager came up to every car that you went to and told them that you don't represent them.
Like a
Like,
script,
wow.
bro.
Yeah, but
You should
In-N-Out.
hire them for your movies.
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, true. I mean, the way they talk like a news reporter. Like they have their
Yeah.
own accent. But yeah, In-N-Out does not play.
Well,
Like,
maybe we shouldn't post this one.
Yeah,
bro.
maybe-
Honestly,
maybe
I don't know.
Maybe do the
I would
I don't
just
want to get
say, like,
sued.
then.
I mean, I don't want to like
We haven't got sued
ruin
yet.
the
Can't talk
work
about it,
that
though.
y'all did, but my friend Christian, he makes videos too, and he got a job at In-N-Out a while ago before he was like making money on YouTube, and he got fired the first day because the In-N-Out manager went through his social media account and saw that he does pranks, and fired him because of that. So they like go through every employee's like social media. That has nothing to do with suing, but like they're just like very, very, very
they
strict.
don't want to be messed around with.
Yeah.
So set an example. They're one of
I
those
know.
companies that'll be like, oh,
I
we're
was
setting an
watching.
example.
I was watching the news article or like the news report that you sent me,
Mhm.
the link of it, and then I forgot what they were suing for. But it was like not defamation, but it was just like for like messing up their business flow. Is like kind of what it seemed like.
I forget what that's called. Yeah, I
Something.
forget. But I have
Shoot.
Joseph Costello, one of my friends. He also almost got sued by CVS for doing a fake CVS prank. And then my friend Christian, did he get sued? He almost got sued for just filming a prank inside HEB, which is like a
Grocery store.
yeah. You guys know it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of companies are like cracking down on like pranks.
You think
It's-
more recently or like it's
Probably
there's
because
some-
of TikTok, and there's
I
so
feel
many
like-
more people doing it.
like
bro.
there's a bunch of people trying to do
What
it
do
now.
they
Yeah, I
sue for
guess
though?
so.
Because I don't get it. You're not really causing any harm. You're just like
They get
just had
sued
their
for like
uniform
ruining
on.
their business.
Yeah.
And wearing their uniform is like, I don't know. I mean,
They find ways to get you, huh? Dude, I don't think we
Dude,
should
that-
post the In-N-Out prank, honestly, after, I don't know. What do you think?
We have to switch it to what Mason was saying.
yeah, definitely don't. I wouldn't do it honestly. If
Because, bro, we've been lucky
That's a
enough
lot
to
to-
not really, like, we've been in trouble with, like, the law and, like, cops and being arrested. But we have been lucky enough.
I don't want to have to go to
Knock
court
on wood.
for being sued. Just
Yeah.
seems like a
Yeah,
whole
I
long
mean,
process that is
such
expensive.
like a waste of time.
I don't
and
want to
money.
ruin your guys' workflow and like make you not post this video, but at the same time, like
You don't
I'm
want
pretty confident that if y'all post that video, In-N-Out would.
Especially
Because
us, bro.
I-
Especially us. Like, they'll see it. Someone will see it there.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's literally the
Yeah, for
first thing
sure.
you say. I put the In-N-Out uniform on my Instagram story, and Steezy swiped up and said, "Yo, I'd be careful. I don't know if I'd do that."
Yeah.
Wait, what if you post it and then like and then delete it?
Well, then why would you post it?
No, you don't get what I'm saying though. Like, what if
good
you?
one, that's
Okay,
good
what?
one.
I got an explanation, bro.
Explain. I want to hear this.
Explain yourself.
What
man.
if
I
you
think I
just,
know what you're
like,
saying.
you post the stinking video, bro, and then you give it like a couple weeks, and then it's doing pretty good, and then
And then you get a letter in
and
the
then
mail
what
and
if you
it's like,
don't get a letter? But then if you do, then delete the video, and then
Oh, by then it's already
It's already
the ship has
downloaded.
sailed. They've downloaded. They've everything.
Right.
you
Well,
know?
I think what if you do this? Is this what you're saying, Mace? If we finish filming the video, we post the video, and we have it up for like a week, it gets a couple 100,000 views, and then we tell everyone, "Yep, this video is only gonna be up for a week because we don't want to get sued and our cheeks clapped by In and Out." And then boom, we pull it whether they give us a letter or not.
And
Well,
then we
like,
put the video,
kinda.
full video on Patreon.
kind of. I was just saying like more like
Ooh.
take the risk, and then
Huh?
like if you post it, and then they don't say anything, then obviously you're in the clear. But then like if they do, and then like you delete it, like can you still get in trouble even if you
I
deleted
feel like
it?
yeah, because
Kind of like how like when people come up to you and you're like, oh, let me see you, like, or let me see.
I mean,
the
think,
video.
I don't
think
think
about
they're
this.
Suing,
Think about
They're
this,
not
like-
suing for the video being posted. It's more like what we did, which is
it is also for posting it, I think.
Uh-huh.
But even if it goes up for a little bit, it still counts like fully.
Yeah.
I like imagine. I'm pretty sure like somebody going to North Korea, and I'm just trying to think of an extreme example. Somebody posting like very top secret like nuclear codes on their Instagram story, which deletes in 24 hours. Like it got deleted, but like
but you
They
still
still
took the
posted it.
pictures of the
Still posted it.
codes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And still, like, if you post
But
it,
again, that's really extreme. I don't know.
Yeah.
but still,
is,
like,
but-
I feel like you're right. Like, In and Out, I guess, would be one of
Even-
those
I mean,
companies.
interesting salute. I've never heard somebody say like, "How about we post a video and then delete it?"
But we say it's going to
you
be
could
up for
take
1
the
week.
idea, but like, would you still get paid from YouTube if you only left it up for like a month or two, or like a couple weeks?
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
delete it?
whatever views
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got.
Oh fudge.
Well, how about we announce it, hype it up, and then, nah, bro, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably not take the risk. Huh?
You guys, by the time this podcast is out, the video is either up on IBP or the main channel, or it's not. So,
Or it's the different video.
or it's a different video, but still related to In and Out, but a
Yeah.
little different. You'll see.
Wait, so Steezy, who's
Well,
like
you won't.
to change the subject because like this is about Steezy, so who's like the biggest person you like look up to, bro?
No, dude, I think you're doing great as your first time as
Bro,
being
like,
a guest.
This is my, this is my
uh-huh.
first time.
yeah.
This is
Bro,
my
I think
first
you
time.
think he's doing a good job.
No, yeah, he's doing.
He's doing a great.
job.
Bro,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
trying to make it all about
No,
Steezy.
bro, we're not
No, no,
roasting.
yeah.
It's
No,
just
no, no.
like I think it's funny.
I just laughed because y'all laughed.
It's just funny.
Yeah,
Like, dude,
but-
you're doing a great
Yeah,
job.
bro,
I'm being
honestly,
honest.
Whenever
Guys, how do you think Mason's doing as his first time being a co-host? Be honest in the comments below. I think he's doing a great job.
Because whenever I watch a podcast, bro, like say I'm watching Logan Paul and then like Tony Robbins is on that thing.
Yeah,
Like
you-
I want it to be like all about him. I don't want it like pretty much like a lot about him.
Yeah.
Like and maybe like here and there like talk about other stuff. I don't want it to be like just all random, you know.
Yeah, no, you're.
So that's
you-
what I was
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
that's
no,
like- I
no,
don't
you're
mean to
doing.
be
you're-
like-
No, you're
You're
doing.
doing a
great,
good
you're
job.
doing great, Yeah.
No, and we're just joking around because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's funny that
Yeah.
it's like incredible how good of a transition that was.
Yeah. So
I'm serious.
people that I look up to the most would definitely be Donald Glover,
Who's that?
Childish Gambino.
Childish Gambino,
Oh shoot.
Tyler the Creator.
I was about to say Tyler the Creator. It
Yeah.
just seemed like
Yeah.
Don't he be
love-
wearing hats like that with the little?
People think I wear this because of Tyler, but I wear this honestly because of Childish Gambino. Because Childish Gambino wore this like years ago in his like first album.
Not any YouTubers?
Danny Duncan, I was mostly inspired by him in the beginning. That's why I started making like mic'd up videos. Angry Picnic, that was epic. Like all those
Yeah.
Arizona pranksters.
Any like film?
well, that makes
Uh,
sense why you like Tyler the Creator and Glover because they're like musicians, but their
They-
music videos are like such stories and such like
Yeah.
cinematography
Even-
pieces.
Even like Childish Gambino and Tyler, like you can't really even describe them. Like they're artists, they're musicians, but they're also like
So much more.
directors. They do fashion.
Yeah.
Like especially Childish Gambino, like he does everything. Like I saw him in a Spider-Man movie recently. Like what? Is he an actor or he makes music or he's a showrunner with Atlanta now or like what? Like that's what I want to be. I want to be the person where I have to think really hard, filling out the occupation box on tax forms. Like what do I do? You know?
And you're just so
He's
versatile.
a jack of all trades,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Jack
you're-
what?
Yeah,
What?
yeah,
You
yeah.
never heard that?
Jack and What?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Tra-
you can do a little
oh,
bit of
Jack of all.
everything.
I thought you said Jack in the Box trades.
Okay. No.
Yeah, no. I just love people who like don't have a label on them. And for movie directors, I would say Damien Chazelle is one of my favorite directors. Spike Lee is also amazing. Yeah, I mean Quentin Tarantino, but everybody loves Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like a classic.
yeah.
Gunna.
And Gunna, he used to, but after what he did, I
Do you
can't
think-
really respect him anymore. You know?
Would you ever be down to box him? Like, cause you want to be versatile. Like, you could be a boxer and.
Yeah, I mean, I would be down to box him. Jake Paul send me a contract.
Let's set it up. Steezy versus Gunna. That would be crazy, bro. Is there anything that you want to plug before we end it off? Like your new channel, your new song, anything?
City
Anything?
Milk.
If you want to get to know me the best, I'm pretty sure people have seen my songs in public. Whole Lot of Red in Public is a video that I uploaded. It's like a 20-minute song in public, but it also has a short film about me. So if you want to get to know me, that's the best way to. So
All right, we'll link that specific video down below. So
Hell
check it
yeah.
out. Steezy, thanks for hopping on, bro.
hell yeah,
You're
appreciate
dope
it.
guy.
Man.
Yeah.
You're dope guy, man.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Cool.
Bro, it is what it is.
Let's go, baby.
It is what it is.